Hey, it's Kimberly and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget, and I haven't done one of these in a while. I know, what in the world am I doing with wax strips when for the past couple of years I've been using like the wax paste, like Sugar Dough, and there's another brand as well on Amazon that I found that I was absolutely loving. Well, things have changed, and so I switched it up. Today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down the BILLIE Wax Strips, which I personally think are literally the best wax strips. Just kind of randomly fell upon them, but they kind of have the worst reviews, so we got to talk about it. Like, what am I getting that other people aren't getting? Let's review the whole thing. I'm so excited to be back with another wax series because, like I said, it's been a little bit of time. I'm gonna be real, like I always like to do on this channel. The wax paste, whatever you want to call it, was working for a while. I enjoyed it. That was my go-to. I loved Sugar Dough. I loved the other wax paste, the brand I can't think of right now, but I'll just keep showing it because it was a good brand. That was going great until laziness crept in. Like, let's talk about it. Like, sometimes you're just like, I just want to go. Like, I don't want to do the whole 10 seconds or 12 seconds in the microwave to heat it up, because it was also the summer. Like, I would have to have a fan on and try to wax because it was not like pulling up well. I'm specifically only talking about Bikini Wax World. We are not going to shade because we don't want those dark marks. I have been struggling with that for forever and a day. Y'all know I was looking for lightening creams. I was looking for some AHA, BHA pads, etc. Ooh, I just reminded myself I'm going to show you at the end what my aftercare is, or the things I'm doing in between to prevent those ingrown hairs and dark spots, hyperpigmentation. So mental note right there, I'm going to do that. I've previously used the BILLIE razors and they were great. Enjoyed them a lot. I also was specifically looking for wax that was vegan because I'm vegan. That's important to me. This is the BILLIE Face and Bikini Face and Bikini Wax Strips Kit. Looks like every single other wax kit I've ever seen. It says the difference with this is that it's a vegan soft gel wax on grippy strips for up to 4 weeks of smoothness. I'm just like thinking, because I remember being like, I got a lot to clear up. I gotta just do this. I hope this works. And it did. Like, long story short, like, these wax strips were amazing. Like, I'm telling you, I went from like, I mean, not like a bush. I wasn't that far, but I went to like smooth as a baby bottom in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And again, the reviews sucked, especially on Ulta. Like, people are going in saying this is not it. And I was like, wait, because BILLIE Wax Strips just saved my life. Like, I'm telling you, like, I was instantly back to my summer vibes. And I was like, why do I have such bad reviews? If you're wondering about like pain level and all that, like, good night. It was definitely painful. I almost feel like it was more painful, but I also was like, maybe it's because I haven't used these wax strips in a really long time, or because I hadn't waxed in a little bit, but it definitely did feel more painful. It also could have been like maybe some of the hair was a little bit thicker, now it's thinner. Since then, I still feel like the pain level is the same, where I'm like, this one is probably gonna hurt a little bit more, but I also think that the strips are stronger in my opinion. These are the two sizes that you get. So you got the standard and you got the little baby one. If you'll know, what I like about these ones is that there's a lot of extra space for these wax strips so that you can put your hand there and then, you know, do your pull. So other strips usually don't have this much of a gap space, and I do like that because angles, you know. Majority of the strips, as you'll see closer up, you have a good chunk of space at the bottom, so for easy gripping. The post-wax serum wipe, you can see I've used one. Nothing major. Something else that I also kind of use on my own because I just have some extra is witch hazel. So I will just use that for like soothing, etc. But I bet this is probably the same thing. It says it calms the skin after hair removal, moisturizing and softening, relieves redness and irritation. The most important thing for me is the redness and irritation because we're like a tomato after, so it's chaotic. But I always go in with like an oil right away or something soothing. The reason why I didn't, you know, do the wax strips once and then come on here and do a video is because I wanted to go through all of them and wait to see if it was something I was going to repurchase before talking about it. And let me just say, I feel the same way I felt after that first wax strip as what I do now when I went ahead and got another one. Like, These just do it. I don't know, I feel like they attach really well to the hair and boom, we're gone. But I'm open to the fact that like other people have different hair like types and thickness and all that, so maybe it's different. Like maybe it actually doesn't work, but I'm just surprised at how many people are like, absolutely not. When I'm like, I love it, I love it, I love it. So I don't know, but I'm also specifically using it on my bikini hair. I did see some reviews where some people were talking about when they used it for lip or underarm or whatever, they had like white bumps, etc. I don't know. Once again, everyone's skin is different. Everyone's body is going to react a different way, but I'm telling y'all from my perspective, if it's been a while and you got a Billie's the answer. With anything that I've used, even the waxing, let's say over the entire area, like 5 little hairs that are like, not me, I don't want to go. And so I always go in with a tweezer after and just kind of clean up everything or take down ones that are super deep. I'm noticing less ingrown hairs, which is great. That could be the aftercare, or that could be just the strips are just, I don't know, good. This time around I got the body and underarm one because that was like what was all available. I'm imagining that they're probably made the same way. What I'm gonna do, I'm not putting this whole thing on there. I mean, other than like sideways, that could be convenient, but I plan on cutting these, which I've done in the past to make strips last longer. I'm gonna cut these and go from there. You don't even have to do the whole warming up thing, which I sometimes just do anyway. I don't know, creature of habit. Does anyone else do that? Now let's talk about aftercare real quick, because that has been working really well for me. So let me go get my products that are making things better. Okay, I'm back. Also, I want to mention on the journey in between things, I also was using this Nair Glide On. This is another alternative if you're interested, and like I said, if you got the time. I like that it's super easy to smooth on. It just doesn't last as long. That's all, because it's not like, you know, ripping the hair bulb out or whatever. It's just kind of like a simple fix, and yeah, it's good. Nothing crazy. The smell's not too bad. I think I always like left it on for the max, which is like 10 minutes. This is a fine alternative if you're like, I don't want any pain like whatsoever. You know, I would say go with this. Definitely don't do shaving. Like that's like the end of the game for everyone. Don't do that. Unless that secretly has been working for you, then do it. But I don't think you should. Okay, I was having brain farts, so I had to like think. I can't think after a long day. I'm like, what am I doing? So aftercare, what am I doing? But let's talk about in-between care as well. So lightening, hyperpigmentation, the dark scars, all of that. I had a ways to go. That's when I started using the oh my god, I keep saying turmeric. That's when I started using the kojic acid soaps. I know you've probably seen those. This is mixed with, what is this called? Glutathione as well. So this is the second bar because I got 2 of them. I am like maybe halfway through on the first one, and I was using it every single day to help. And I've also been using it on my face too, and it has helped a lot with my hyperpigmentation. So on the daily, I'm rinsing with this in the bikini area. I think I did a whole video actually on it, and then I take a break 2 months in or something like that because they tell you to, and then I start again. So we're in the season of starting again. So this is like on the daily for the scars. AHA, BHA pads. This is from Pacifica. We love them. Brightening peel pads, Glow Baby. It's 10%. You can use these on your face. That's probably where most people are using them. But I decided to get a little creative, and I was like, well, let's see if it works in the bikini area. Also, let's remember that I am not certified in anything other than my own experience. So journey on this at your own risk, but I really like these. Halfway through, I love how easy and mess free it is. So after I get out the shower, I do like a little swipe, and then I go on my way. Other than the days when we've just waxed, obviously, because we're not trying to like burn that exposed skin. Witch Hazel toner, which is just good for soothing, etc. Squirt some in your hand, little tap, tap, tap. This is really good for ingrown hairs. It's a roll ball application. It's got salicylic, glycolic, niacinamide we love, and zinc, and so this is a fine alternative. Topicals line in general is really dope. And then similar is azelaic acid. This is another option too for a cream to help with the dark scars. So I don't use all of these all at the same time. This is definitely on the daily, except for when I do wax or after I wax. That is everything. I highly recommend these BILLIE Wax Strips. Let's comment down below if you feel like they're the worst thing in the world. Like, let's talk about it. I want to hear your experience. I really like them. They have done wonders. They've saved me, and it's my go-to going forward. So that is my waxing experience with the BILLIE strips and everything else that I kind of use to keep myself looking clean down there. All right, let's talk in the comments. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.